We got new rules though. If in 2025, if you're sitting with Vlad, you're doing bad. For real. We got alternatives. There are many alternatives that you can go talk to, like MCA, Norm Steele. They got the Gangster Chronicles. You can also go sit with Dub C and CJ Mack. Black Magic 363. You can go sit with Fig Munity. Shout out to AD. Shout out to the homie Westside Traffic. You can go sit with Back on Fig. You can sit with the Art of Dialogue. You can go sit with Urban X TV with the homie Black Dot and his son Malcolm. You can sit with the homie Lonzo. And of course you can sit with the homie Spider Loke. And of course the Real Life Brothers, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I mean, there's many alternatives out here right now when it comes to this hip-hop pod game, man. Yeah. I got to play this commercial.
Yeah. This next message is brought to you by our sponsors. Secret. Strong enough for a man, but made for a bitch like you.
Shout out to the Night and Day Brothers.
Wake up in the AM, you're hating and complaining, and for unknown reasons you're mad. Plus you're cramping and you're bloated. It's that time of the month. Get your Sunny Day Maxi Pass.
Sunny Day Maxis. For all you bitch made fuckers. Get them for your heavy flow days, or if you're just spotting. Also available in Slim Pass for you skinny jean wearing ass niggas.
All right. Wolfgang here. And I got somebody over here hustling. They might pop in from here and there or whatever. This is Jaguar. She over here just kind of in the back, chilling like she normally does.
What universe?
All right. Exactly. That's Cap. All right, look, check this out, y'all. Welcome to the show. Tonight, I guess I should put up this background that I have here for, screw that. I guess what I'm going to do is this, man. Just get right to it, because there's a lot of funny things going on right now. And in my opinion, it's all orchestrated. Developments. I know everybody heard about Puffy leaking that video that he claimed the feds leaked. The Cassie video. I believe he wants everyone to believe that, hey, he's being framed up. He's being charged. And this is all like an orchestrated get down. But the reality of it is I guess they just came out and said that he's the one that set the trap or put that video out there. Now that's crazy. I mean, it's just not a good look. I mean, he's doing a whole lot. He's saying a whole lot. I already predicted it. He's gonna snitch. And when he snitches, hey, wherever all goes down, it just goes down. Oh, let me say what's up to the chat. I see Jay Mizak, he said he first. Yeah, you first, man. We got you. What's up, Kenzen? Hey, Reed, how you doing? Lemon Pepper Stepper, what's good? Dee and Mika K Star. Yeah, hey, it's gonna be something intriguing, and let me get to it, but I'm gonna just build it up a little bit. Shannon, your question is, did the judge say something about the leaks from the inside? Yeah. The judge did say something about that, and that's kind of where we're going with this whole little situation right now, because there's a lot of funny business going on. Speaking of funny biz, Megan the Stallion. Now, she admitted that she lied. It's on Twitter. I wish I would have grabbed the link. But I know Jag has something to say about that, because when I saw that, I said, "Hey, Jag, yo, you're not gonna believe it." But she believed it. But she admitted that she lied. This is recent. But the whole funny thing about her lying is well, not her. Let's just go to the attorney. What's his name again? What's the attorney?
Alex Spiro.
Spiro, who represents the Carters, who represent
Megan Thee Stallion.
Megan Thee Stallion.
And who's also representing the Tupac Shakur family and estate.
And represented Tory Lanez.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Yeah. Everywhere.
He's everywhere. He's everywhere. Now, it's very interesting because this is what happened. He essentially is suing Milagro Grams. He's suing Milagro Grams. So the situation with Milagro Grams is she's been on Megan's head, just talking about her, bringing up the situation where it's like she wasn't 100% truthful with a lot of the stuff that she was saying in relation to the relationship with Tory, the whole situation with Kelsey, the pow-powing. There's just a whole lot of inconsistencies. And being a journalist that she is, she's just bringing it up. She's talking about it. And apparently they didn't like it. So Meg, or the attorney, is suing Milagro Grams. Shout out to Milagro. It's crazy though. Like, all this interference, all this to silence, all this to do what? Intimidate. Because the reality of it is, she's a blogger. She got this information possibly from like Jason Lee or other bloggers, or maybe she got some inside information, and that's where she went with it. She just took the inside information and she just, put that up there on her platform, which she has the liberty to do. There's nothing wrong with her saying, "Hey, I got evidence, I got this, I got that." Like, she can say what she want to say. For you to sue her just makes you look guilty. Kind of like, the couple that came after someone for just saying some stuff on a show called Piers Morgan Uncensored.
How does a show become censored the second I sit down? They go real far with the censorship stuff, boy. But babe, can I say something though?
Sure, go ahead.
There's a couple other connections that a lot of people are missing right now. The first one being that there is a major conflict of interest in a lawyer who's really more of a fixer than a lawyer, being involved in all of these things that are cutting off trouble leading back to the Carter's doorstep. Mm-hmm. We also know that Dame Dash has said for a fact that this lawyer, this fixer, is a liar. Yeah. He's the Olivia Pope. Hope he ain't got his own little bottle of baby oil. But the thing is, no lawyer should have this much attachment to this many competing stories.
No.
How are you now going after bloggers on behalf of a woman who lied on your former client, who's still in jail right now and looking for a new trial? That is a huge conflict of interest. The simple fact that he was on the team that ended Tory up in that situation, and to be representing Megan now, is complete hogwash. Yeah. By a very credible source, Alex Spiro has been pointed out as a liar, a professional liar and a fixer. But even beyond that, there are too many people that are sitting down with Gayle King, and lies are being told and no one's holding her in account for it. She sat down with Robert Kelly And she asked him every tough question that there was known to man, to the point where R. Kelly's sitting there crying online.
Yeah.
But then you get the man who R. Kelly won a lawsuit for $60 million against. And even though they were all involved in the same things that you were questioning Robert about, you asked Mr. Carter nothing. And you also were the one that they brought in to do the Megan interview where she lied.
Right.
Like, why is nobody holding Gail accountable as a bad journalist at this point?
I mean, that is irresponsible for Gayle King to not do her research and not know. Like, Megan basically lied and said, "Hey, I didn't have sex with the guy," but then she turned around and said, "Well, she did." They were in a relationship.
Don't we have the voice clip?
We do. You could run that. I just didn't pull it up myself. Go ahead and run it real quick, because
Let me see if I got it right here, baby.
if she lied about that, then what else did she lie about?
What won't she lie about?
Did she? Was she 100% about her and Kelsey's relationship? Was she 100% about the fight? Yeah, that's not it. Is she 100% about their interaction, them fighting? You know what I'm saying? Hey, Aaron D. Yeah, this is you found this from Jags. You found this from well, just welcome. Found the channel from Jags. You know what I'm saying? What up, J Mac? Yeah, he should be just disbarred for real. He should definitely be disbarred. Golden Aries, Okie, what's good? See you always in here. We appreciate the love.
That's Mod Squad.
That's my squad. All right.
She was one of the original mods from the old channel.
So look, I don't know if you're gonna. Are you gonna run it or?
Oh yeah, I'm looking for it because
Well,
I don't think the voice clip is in this file.
Well, don't worry about it. To be honest,
is it this?
I don't know. You gotta run that up. Yeah, that's it. Let me see.
Here.
This is it.
Yes, bitch, I lied to Gayle King, bitch. First of all, I know that bitch was gonna ask me about this shit. Bitch, always gonna talk about this shit. Why is this in my fucking story? That's not what this is about. Even if I would have fucking nigga like once, maybe twice, on Trump night, bitch, you kept texting me out of my fucking mind.
Yeah, she said that. I mean, that was from a documentary. That's from a clip from a documentary. I believe it was a Tory Lanez doc that's dropping soon.
She said that.
She said it. I don't want to get too involved in that because we're here to talk about other little funny things. I'm just tying it all together because I just got some information about someone else who's tied to Sean Carter. It involves Robert Kelly, R. Kelly. We all know about the situation that happened with R. Kelly and the what was that? The Best of Both Worlds? Was that the tour? That was the tour.
That was not just the tour. They did 2 albums.
They did 2 albums.
Yeah, because remember the first album they had the Not Guilty
Yeah,
song.
Not Guilty. I remember that. That was crazy.
That was beyond insane.
Then they had Best of Both Worlds. Now they had a falling out. R. Kelly claimed that some folks from Mr. Carter
actually
tried to.
Robert Kelly said that Tata Smith ran up on him and sprayed him with mace
or pepper spray.
Pepper spray, mace, whatever. He sprayed him with some really hard stuff. And Robert Kelly said that somebody was about to pow him.
Yeah. Now, Tata is an associate of Mr. Carter. And I had actually got on the phone with Ronnie Bo. Ronnie Bo, or Ronnie Martin, who was incarcerated with Robert Kelly. I'm not going to go into too much depth about the conversation because, you know, I kind of, it's a very sensitive situation. But what I will do is explain what I had received. I had received a document titled Exhibit A. It's part of a legal case filed with the United States District Court for Northern District of Illinois. And it entails the parties involved, the United States versus Ronnie Bo. They gave me the case number, the presiding judge, and this was received on the 28th of October. And one of the files, one of the documents that was filed, it said civil capture, is indicating that it might be related to a civil aspect of a criminal case, or it may present supporting documents for consideration. Now, what it is, the exact contents of Exhibit A. Let me just show that. I think I want to show that. Y'all give me a second, because yeah, what it is, it's a file. That's what I have to do. I do want to show what I have. This is upload a PDF. Every time I see PDF now, I think of
PDF.
I'm thinking of PDFs.
Lionel is funny.
Oh yeah.
When he said a roper. Is that what you're saying?
Right. Okay. Guess I can do it this way. This is what I have, and I'm going to present it because it looks like people will say you're lying when the reality is, when you got proof. That's just what it is. You got proof. All right. So here it is. This is the document, right? Where, there we go. This is what I just told you, what I had received. Now, what I have here, though, is very important. And I won't get into the, well, let me just get into the details of that, though, because in all actuality, it's letting people know what the situation is and how critical it is, because this is some serious stuff. And like I said, I had hit up Mr. Ronnie Bo myself and just kind of said, hey, what's going on with this? And very sensitive insight info that he didn't really, I don't even want to, we're not going to get into it, because I'll just go with what this exhibit says. There was an incident that supposedly happened May 30th, 2023 at around 1:36 p.m. There was a confidential source. He observed a group of 4 individuals walking near Marcy Avenue in the Marcy Projects area of Brooklyn. Now, amongst the group was a tall, light-skinned black male identified as Ronnie Bo. Confidential source 1 is who we're talking about. He noted that the group was engaged in casual conversation when unexpected gunshots were fired. And this is what CS1 observed. He said, upon hearing gunshots, he witnessed Ronnie Bo react immediately to grabbing his shoulder and shouting in pain, indicating he had sustained gunshot wounds. And Ronnie Bo instructed 3 of the individuals to rush him to the hospital. The group promptly assisted Ronnie Bo and escorted him from an area in haste. CS1 reported that the injury occurred, or it wasn't fatal, but it wounded Ronnie Bo's shoulder. And although he was visibly distressed and in pain, Ronnie Bo was able to walk with assistance. Now, following the incident, NYPD contacted the FBI to broaden their investigation, seeking further assistance in identifying individuals involved in the motive behind the shooting. Or PowerPoint. I keep forgetting I'm on this old censored app. I can't be saying certain stuff.
Are you officially monetized yet?
No, not yet. So it don't matter.
Then the only thing that the speak will do is slow down the algorithm. And you know how we combat that? By making sure everybody is liking.
Oh yeah, while you're at it, like, share. I don't know too many people that are sharing this information. I know a lot of outlets have received it, but let's see where it goes. Because essentially, the federal agents, they identified Ronnie Bo as a resident of Milwaukee named Ronnie Martin. And the agents contacted him, but he refused to provide the FBI with statements, complicating the federal efforts to further investigate the incident. Well, here's the suspected motive. in the course of subsequent injury. I was about to say substantial. I'm thinking about some money because I'm about to sue somebody too. Oh, and you about to sue? We gonna sue somebody too. I'm thinking about substantial money. Subsequential injuries. CS1 reportedly overheard information suggesting that Tyron Ty Smith, is a known associate for music mogul Jay-Z, may have orchestrated the shooting. CS1 received information from an undisclosed source indicating that Ty had allegedly paid an unidentified power to target Ronnie. The motive behind the alleged arrangement remains unclear, though CS1 believes the circumstances surrounding the incident warrant for further investigation and possible personal or business-related disputes. So the follow-up was essentially saying that CS1 recommends that though investigation into the incident focus on and recent conflicts involving Ronnie Bo and associates of Ty, additional questioning of individuals in the area may provide further details of the Pow's identity and the potential contractual agreement for the shooting, or the Pow, the pew pew. The FBI involvement should assist in uncovering further information, despite the limited cooperation by Mr. Ronnie Bo. So that's that. Yeah.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch an inmate by the toe. If he hollers, throw the book at him and see what he snitches about. Like, are people forgetting that Ronnie Bo is on federal probation? He's been released from jail.
Right.
The simple fact that there's any involvement coming from the Carter camp that's looping in Ronnie, and they're saying it was orchestrated by Tata.
Yeah.
Well, see, that's really simple. Get Ronnie Bo back in jail. Find a way to get him back in jail. Force him to give up what he knows, or make sure he can't tell anybody anything else. That's my hypothetical. That's where my mind goes.
So is Ronnie Bo being targeted or framed?
I get it from both.
It can be. And that's the topic that I have here. I'm not going to go too deep in it. I'm curious to know I don't know if anyone else has heard this news. If you've heard of this, put a 1 in the chat. Because this was the first time I heard it. I was very shocked to receive the news, and I said, let me do some investigative work to just see how legit the whole thing is.
Ronnie Bo has been making it very clear to anyone that he speaks with directly that there are things that Robert Kelly told him that he will never tell anyone. He is a man of G-code, he is honorable, and he would never do anything to put any of these people in jeopardy, regardless if he's cool with them or not. So the question is, if he's forced to go back to jail, all because he was unlucky enough to be Robert Kelly's roommate, that would be very unfortunate. We got to stop letting people play with black men's civil liberties, with black men's freedom. Just like Tory deserves a fair trial for the first time, Ronnie Bo deserves to be exonerated. He has paid his debt to society.
Yeah.
He's on probation. And now all of a sudden, the Jigga Man and his Trigger Man is back at it again. Is nobody not listening to me when I say it's a RICO case? It's always better with no witnesses. And unfortunately for Ronnie Bo, sharing the cell with that selfish bastard Robert Kelly, who's now being accused of also assaulting his own daughter. had the audacity to run his mouth to that man. Didn't even try to protect him. It's so unfortunate. You know, just talking with Ronnie and listening to why Ronnie elected for R. Kelly to come into his cell, because he knew that people were plotting against him. He knew that people were working against him, and he just wanted him to feel safe. He was, you know, a neighborhood legend for everyone on so many different levels.
Yeah.
So many of us grew up. So to do that kindness, to make sure, you know what I mean, that another human being, but then for him to turn on him in the manner that he has, not sticking up for the other inmate, only worrying about himself. But then you give him and you download him with all of this possibly very dangerous information. And now he's out here being played with. It's so unfair. We gotta stop letting black men go on the block because it's entertaining to watch. Oh.
Yeah. This is ridiculous. This is harassment. Whether Ronnie was there or not. I mean, like Jag said, he needs protection. I don't think he but now he realizes what's going on. But there's just a whole lot that to break down with this whole situation. Targeted or framed? Has he been set up? Of course.
He was targeted the second that he shared a cell with old Robert Kelly. And the Jigga Man is known for building beautiful frames.
Mm.
He's screwed.
Yeah.
R. Kelly made him a target. And Jay-Z just might be trying to frame him to get out of him what he won't want to tell nobody.
Yeah. I also received a motion to dismiss. Now, motion to dismiss is a legal filing which a defendant requested the court to dismiss proceedings against him. Now, here's the breakdown of the document that I saw. It essentially was a background of the case. So Ronnie basically claims that federal agencies, including the CIA, the FBI, the DEA, have consistently harassed and targeted him, allegedly trying to frame him with fabricated charges, which I don't put nothing past those suckers. You get what I'm saying? And I believe, well, let me not go into my belief, because honestly,
there's nothing wrong with a hypothetical. Though.
Okay, hypothetically, I don't talk too much about my situation, but those alphabet boys come after you. They're not that witty though. I remember they put some info out there. They came after me, and I'm not hiding or nothing. The Secret Service came looking for me way back then. I'm not hiding or anything, and they couldn't find me. They had to go to my mom's. It's crazy. But when he's talking about trying to frame him and have fabricated charges against him, I know what he's talking about.
Honey, I got fabricated charges against me.
I know, and it
ain't federal.
And it ain't federal. But those will be taken care of.
Liquid handcuffs.
Yeah.
They're called liquid handcuffs, paper handcuffs. The ability to halt somebody in society and to keep them paranoid and on the lookout, because anybody can turn anybody in if they want to.
Yeah.
And that's why the movie The Matrix, and shout out to Sophia Stewart. God love you. Thank you. You got to go and look. We were looking at the images and we were looking at the action and all of that. But what we weren't looking at was the symbolism. Everybody has the ability to be an agent.
Yeah.
Everybody has the ability to turn on you.
Yeah.
Everybody has the ability to become your enemy within seconds with split-second decisions. You know, and we need to start really looking at that, and we have to start supporting each other better in the Black community, because a lot of what's keeping us enslaved is our ignorance to the way things really work.
Exactly. Keep us blind to the hidden hand and the shit that goes on behind the scenes, and make people seem like they're gaslight the hell out of people, make people seem like they're crazy or not credible if they're pointing out certain stuff. Now, he asserts a history of wrongful accusations aimed at discrediting him within his community. So he threw grounds of dismissal for this situation. The motion points to unreliable testimony from CS1, who reportedly stated that Ronnie Bo was involved in the incident in Brooklyn in May of 2023. Ronnie Bo denies being in New York on that date and claims he can prove this alibi.
But that's not the worst part about that story. Regardless if he was there or not, regardless if he has a good alibi or not, it's the place where it happened that makes it so fucking weird.
Exactly.
Have we said where it happened?
Marcy Projects.
That part.
It happened in Marcy Projects. Now,
Tata nor Jay-Z are welcome there. So why the hell, allegedly, would Tyron Turner be snooping around someplace where he ain't got no business being? They're following him.
You talking about not Tyron Turner, not I got shot at the end.
Not I got shot at the end.
That's Tyron Turner. I got shot at the end of
Menace to Society.
Tyron Smith is him. Tyron Turner's I got shot at the end of Menace to
Maybe
Society.
I'm just projecting the future that I want.
Oh shit. Well,
for Tata. Because you know what? I hope in the end of the Jigga movie, I hope Tata get out in the end. I really do.
All right. Well, you fuck around and find out. Tyran.
Yeah, that's what he does. He
does
a lot of shit.
Oh no, tyrant. How about a tyrant? Yeah. Tyrant. He's an associate of Jay-Z. Describes a call where he received from someone impersonating an FBI agent, pressuring him to implicate others falsely. And he basically was trying to get him to say Ty did it. He also mentions the false accusations made by family members, including his uncle and his mother and of his daughter, who believes he believes they are influenced by law enforcement to damage his rep. So that's the grounds for dismissal that Ronnie Bo is coming at, and he threw the historical context of like how Martin Luther King, his experience, where the government agencies allegedly sought to discredit influential figures like Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Medgar Evers. He believes his current legal challenges reflect similar attempts to suppress his influence in the community. And that's where we're going to chop it up with him, because we ain't going to go too deep, but we got some help. We're going to go ahead and get him in the right hands. That's essentially what it is. Because look, he's not lying. Martin Luther King, the family, and not too many people even talk about this. Martin Luther King's family sued the government, 99, 2000, wrongful death. There was someone who was on their deathbed, and they basically said Martin Luther King did get shot, but did not die in the hospital, or did not die from the injuries. Martin Luther King was smothered, and he had Klansmen and officers and these people coming into his, they spit in his face and they smothered him. So, yeah, I mean,
always got different stories about what really happened.
Well, yeah, I'm going with that though, because that was in the documents.
No, I'm not saying that it's not true. I'm saying nobody's listening to the way that they did him, just like they did Yeshua.
There you go. There you go.
Why is it that anybody that's tapped into Christ consciousness has to be persecuted, shamed, and disgraced on their way out the door here? It's that way for every good.
What the homie Defari say, the police The Romans hated Jesus like the police treat us. That's some real spit.
Yeah.
So Ronnie Bo's request for relief is dismiss the proceedings due to what he describes as government misconduct, a lack of credible evidence, and a pattern of baseless accusations. He issues a protective order to prevent further harassment or coercion by federal agencies. And I believe, he definitely needs that. We're gonna talk to some folks about that. In conclusion, basically, Ronnie Bo concludes by iterating his belief that federal agencies have a deliberate agenda against him and urges the court to grant the dismissal. So I brought this case up just to kind of say, everybody pay attention to other stuff that's going on. It's more to it than, the salaciousness. Ray J out here crashing out. Rayford.
Ray.
I think he's promoting his booty bites. That's really what he was doing. He was promoting, because he had the scooty bites.
Well, no, because he kept talking about the gay space.
Yeah, no.
What's his app? The gay app.
The gay-agency.
Yeah, the gay-agency. Rayford got a gay-agency.
And he got not scooty bites, but booty bites. Sponsored by the
bar.
Oh yeah, here's a bar.
And guess what? He loves himself so much. If he had a wig, he would have sex with himself. He say.
This guy here is very interesting.
Ray J glitching.
We're gonna pray for Ray J. We're gonna pray for
He probably
Rayford.
falling apart. Due to Tootsie withdrawal.
He did say something about his marriage, and that's kind of unfortunate.
What's unfortunate?
Where they're splitting up because of the kids. But if he's being abusive, if he's being abusive, that hey,
no one should have ever made Rayford a father. He's an overgrown child.
All right.
And on top of that, he has an extremely low sperm count.
Oh damn! Now wait. How you know this? You gonna mess around and get me sued?
What do you mean?
The Norwoods is gonna call my channel.
They
and they
did
gonna
the fertility thing all on the Love and Hip Hop LA.
You did that?
He was trying to get, listen to me, Safari, that other little weird boy that was with the Lyrica Anderson girl, the weirdo with the fingernails. We were supposed to believe he was straight. And Safari, they was in the Ray J. And they was trying to see who had, because Ray J was complaining that, Princess was trying to get pregnant.
Yeah.
And, so they all went to a sperm place to get their sperm checked out. And, Safari was a little on the high side.
He was straight, as he would say.
And the weirdo, the Lyrica Anderson husband boy, he had a decent count as well. But Ray J's was so low, he couldn't even produce slugs.
Damn.
And they said that his sperm count was so low that it wouldn't matter if he got a young woman, he couldn't get nobody pregnant.
Wow.
And so that tends to happen when you're abusing substances. It can lower your sperm count.
Okay.
If you want all kinds of stuff. But yeah, Rayford, and they had to, help him and encourage him to help get his sperm count back up.
What they do?
See, that should have been enough to let them know. If God made it that hard for him to have children, he probably shouldn't have had none.
You should.
Like, if you gotta work, like if you gotta start playing Dr. Frankenstein and you gotta start using like a cooling fan in your drawers to keep your balls cool because they too hot and it's burning up all the babies. Like, whatever it is, like, if you gotta do all of that, God probably don't want you to have no kids.
And women, if you gotta inject yourself, if you can't produce progestin on your own, you shouldn't be having no kids. Anyway,
no, I'm just saying, better to just let God do his thing, because God always sends a child when he wants them to come.
Yeah.
We the ones that like to play Dr. Frankenstein and rush it up and force it and push it. Look at poor Aoki. The girl running around, not feeling beautiful, not feeling pretty, and it ain't her fault. She didn't get to cook all the way.
Damn.
They kicked her out her mama womb early so Kimura wouldn't get no stretch marks. And now look at her.
Okay, all right.
No, it's the truth.
It's the truth, but we getting off topic.
I'm sorry.
What I'm saying.
Stop playing with these kids.
What I'm saying is, pay attention to the bigger things, people. We're gonna look more into this whole situation with Ronnie Bo. Might even try to get him on. It's sad. It's sad how people will fall for the banana in the tailpipe. There's a situation that he's going through. It's basically harassment.
It's not basically harassment. It's flat out harassment.
Well, that's what basically means.
And the reason why it's happening is because they want to know what Robert Kelly told them.
Yeah.
In that cell.
Right.
And they're going to squeeze and put pressure until they get an answer. And it's people like us that got to stand in the gap. We gotta flood light on this.
Yeah. So on that note, though, anybody else?
Look, see that comment? See what that girl said?
Oh no! I think that was a dude. I believe you. I'm not saying I don't believe you. But on that note, though, you know what I'm saying? All I got to say is, I just wanted to kind of...
Rayford's sperm is just as dead as his catalog.
God. All right. Jag, you are hilarious. Targeted or framed, examining the alleged harassment by federal agencies. They're trying to throw Ty Smith, an associate of Jay-Z, onto a shooting that happened in Marcy Projects, or he paid a shooter to... 9
times out of 10 he paid it. Ty getting old. He probably can't run as fast as he used to.
They're not even saying Ty did it, but I'm under the impression that it didn't happen. And that they're just trying to get your boy so that they can put him in a cell.
I mean, you could be right, because the truth is, Ty likes beating up on women more than he likes beating up on men.
Damn.
Yeah, when it's time for him to do the intimidating, he the one that never had a problem with leaning in on a bitch.
Wow.
Box cutters and all.
Oh. Speaking from a personal situation, that's some dirty work. That's some nasty work. Anyway, y'all, I am...
Well, he's shorter than the Jigga Man. You know what I mean? So he can get lost in the crowd. He can run up on the nigga and do him like pagoda.
Okay, he's like 5'6" or something?
Yeah, that's a little nigga.
Okay, he's about your height.
No taller than me. But this is the thing. At this weight, I think I can take it. But me, at a size 4, it was a scuffle. But what I'm saying is, what am I saying? That nigga crazy. If he's walking behind Jay-Z, you remember in the Royal Tenenbaums, the scene that I was telling you about, when Pagoda pulled out the Swiss Army knife and he stuck Gene Hackman in the gut because they got kicked out for faking the kick. That's Tata.
Damn.
Tata is Pagoda in real life.
So he stabbed Un or Jay stabbed Un?
Listen to me. If the Royal Tenenbaums was real life, Gene Hackman, Royal Tenenbaums would be Jay-Z, and Tata would be Pagoda.
That's funny.
He's got the concert. That's that. I mean, real bad.
All right, y'all. Look, I'm about to get up out of here. I started at 4:20 on purpose. I said 4:30, but I came in early. I always come to work early, and I leave out early too. You know what I'm saying? Y'all check out. So In Your Point Is album by Jaguar Wright. It's on her Bandcamp. The Jaguar Wright Effect.bandcamp.com, or you can just go to thejaguarwright.com. The album is fire. One More Drink One More Drink is the shit. Produced by Raphael Sadiq. It sounds like something that him and DJ Quick would have done. Because it's almost like, you know what Quick did for the Roots would never do what they do.
Quick was still working. Quick is there.
Quick is shout out to DJ Quick. That brother's a genius. And he does not get his credit.
And shout out to Master Ace.
Oh wait, Master Ace?
Master Ace had a lot more to do with West Coast production than people know.
Oh, I tripped out when I first heard INC Ride and because I'm like, who is this? Because Master Ace was the East Coast dude.
But it sounded straight Cali.
It was dope. We were like, yo, check this out. Born to Roll.
Look, Master Ace and the INC was one of the hottest albums.
Born to Roll. Born to Roll.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody said we need Listen to Me on a shirt. We also need Elo Sines. Go to her website, thejaguarright.com, and you can listen to her new album. What's not new? I think the irony of it's new to them though. The irony of what Vlad said, she ain't dropped nothing in 20 years. That album came out 20 years ago, but it was held back.
That's not it. This is the thing. It's not that no one wanted to release any music on me. It's that all of my projects got stopped. All of my masters were stolen out from underneath me. They moved this around and moved that around. So I stopped releasing music for them to fuck over. Until I could do it on my own. And now here we are.
And that's where we're at today. Finishing up an EP, we about to get this thing popping. We say Pelican is Nicole backward. Okay, great observation. All right, yo. Yeah, I just wanted to shout out the homegirl, my love, Jaguar Wright. And y'all recognize that she ain't going nowhere. Everything is still, voices there. Get her to stop smoking these goddamn squares so she could, just really get, but she still got it. She ain't going nowhere.
You talking about me smoking.
I got it. I still got it.
Listen to me. Whether my voice is raspy or clear, I know how to get through a song.
No, that's what I'm saying.
I know how to get through.
No, that's what I'm saying. You ain't
But the funny thing is a lot of times, a lot of the stuff that I do with my voice is all for effect anyway. Whatever the song requires is what comes out of me.
I'm not taking away from your ma'akaru, because that's true voice. That's an African term, ma'akaru. Ain't nobody fucking with your voice. So go listen to that new album. Go to her Patreon, patreon.com/JaguarWright. Got some more projects coming. We got some things going, y'all. So that's it. End of the day gonna end.
Hey, guess what? It's gonna begin again. Tomorrow.
Yeah. All right, y'all, please.